Shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites. We come out every week, prophesy of the downfall of this kingdom, America, which is called the daughter of Babylon in the Bible, and to teach you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that you're the Lord's chosen people, the lost 12 tribes of Israel on this sign. We want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rakakagash. Double honors to the elders and apostles in the great millstone camps for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world.
You want to get Luke 17:34? Because, man, the brotherhood's on fire right now. The whole brotherhood is on fire. The whole body of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is on fire, making videos every day, making camp videos 2-3 times a week. Except for that brother in North Carolina, in South Carolina, NC. Remember, you know who I'm talking about. He does camp every single day.
Yeah.
That's on fire. That's called being on fire.
Yeah, he does multiple videos a day.
Walking
over there
around
by the beach.
Yes. Oh, that must be so calm and peaceful.
Yep.
Except for the Edomites, they're gonna get a rude awakening.
And then he goes out where there's a lot of activity.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we gotta get this word out. Go ahead.
Well, this is Luke 17:34. I tell you, in that night there shall be 2 men in one bed. The one shall be taken, and the other shall be left. That's talking about salvation, you know, because there's going to be two, you know, who are going to be, you know, in their houses. One of them's going to be saved.
Remember I told you if they wanted to see what's up, they would come up here?
Yeah, they pass by and...
That's the spirit right there.
Yeah.
You see, it's good that we're out there. People can see right here, they're passing by. We're in the middle of 2 busy streets anymore. If people want, they can come up. And the brothers, we post up wherever people can see us, where the eye can see. Salakia, brothers, go back to 33.
Okay.
Because that's a good point.
Yep. Luke 17:33. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it.
So if you're going to seek to save your life in this wicked kingdom, in this kingdom of homosexuality, adultery, straight up wickedness, I mean, you're going to try to save your life for what? For some stuff that you're not down with? Because this whole society is upside down.
Yep.
We got the Pope Francis, leader of the whole Christian world, in Jesus terms, saying that it's okay for you to marry a man. And the reason they're saying that is because they're homosexuals and they rape little boys. So what would you try to save your life for in this kingdom? Go ahead.
Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it.
Whoever shall see, because you're gonna find it only in here. This is where your life is lost. This is where your life is found.
Yep, that's right.
You know, and it's giving me a precept, Matthew 16:25. Because when you do it in Spanish, it gives you different precepts. And man, I was out there for a minute. Look at how many scriptures I got written down. I didn't even cover these because there were all kinds of precepts popping up. And I was basically out there by myself, except with the Spirit, because the Spirit was with me. So you can't preserve anything. You know, we wake up, give thanks and praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We go to work, take a shower, get cleaned up as much as we can, go to work, come back, work out, eat, make a video. That's how life should be.
Yeah, we just take little breaks, you know.
And usually, what happens is if you get in the spirit of making a video every single day, you'll be in that spirit. motorcycles. Everything in their house must be based on motorcycles, that lifestyle, right?
They know everything about motorcycles.
They know if they break down, they'll fix it right up, and then they'll get back on the road. But in this case, we know everything. We know how to fix everything. Not saying that you got the blueprint to fix everything, but let's say we found out they take us into the office and they say, you know, we're gonna lay you off, right? And then you start praying. That's how you fix it, because then the Lord's gonna answer your prayer. Got that in Matthew?
Mm-hmm. Matthew 16:25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it.
See, there it gets clearer. Because Yahushua said, for my sake.
Yep. Not for your own sake, you know.
Hell no. See, and then it's when two or more are gathered together in the name, you're helping each other out. But still, you got to make your own videos. Because I've seen that brother I know, he still have no videos.
Yep.
I had to unsubscribe from his ass because, you know, what's the point? He ain't gonna make no videos. Keep telling him to make videos, and then he's on the comment board with the elder yellow column. He's cutting everybody, saying, if you ain't making videos, then you ain't a man in the Lord. So he's not taking heed.
Yeah, how can you do camp and then not make no videos? It's supposed to be the other round. You're supposed to make videos first, and then you know, go camp. Because once you do camp, that's automatically already you're doing the Lord's full work. You know, you should already be doing videos. That's like, you know, nothing.
So now I'm gonna give you a similitude. Let's say your car breaks down, and you have two options of a mechanic. One mechanic only works on cars when there's a car to work on, and the rest of the time he's watching TV, being in the world. And the other mechanic, he's studying how to fix everything. He's studying how to fix carburetors, manifolds.
He got books.
He's got books and books, and he's busy all the time. He's always working, right? He's always got a car to fix. Who are you gonna pick? Who's gonna fix your goddamn car?
And that other mechanic, he's gonna invite him. He's gonna invite him, you know, to watch TV or whatever.
Yeah.
But the other mechanic's gonna be like, he ain't got time for that. You know?
Like, he'll be like, look, your car will be ready in 3 weeks. Come back in 3 weeks.
Yeah. Hey, because they say time is money. You know?
Time is money. That's a good statement, brother. Because time is money. Remember, and I'm thinking about the wicked servant that put the coin in the napkin and put it under the earth. Time is money, man. When you're at work, if you ain't stocking, if you ain't answering calls and filling out applications for kids, you're not making any money. You're not being a productive employee. So let's go back to Luke 17:33. Because the scripture will tell you, because we started with 34.
I might start up at the top because it's a good chapter.
Go ahead.
Because it's about, you know, about the King and the Most High, the salvation.
Go ahead.
You know, in the kingdom.
That's the spirit.
So it said, Luke 17:20, and when he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of the Most High should come, he answered them and said, the kingdom of the Most High cometh not with observation.
So you just can't be chilling and looking and waiting. Because what are you doing if you're go to a boxing match and you're sitting down, you're observing. But if you're the guy inside the ring, you're working.
Yeah, because that's what he wants. That's what he wants to see when he comes back is you working.
And that work involves you making videos on your own. This brother makes his daily videos. He'll download other videos. That still counts.
Yeah.
And then he makes, because those are edification right there.
That's a lot of good reference.
Yeah, there you go. Inspiration is reference. Because sometimes I'm watching the apostles and they say something and I have to pause it and then I'll go make a video on that.
So So it says, neither shall they say, lo here or lo there, for behold the kingdom of for behold the kingdom of the Most High is within you.
Well, there we go. If the kingdom of the Most High is within you, and you're only making camp videos, the kingdom of the Most High is only in you once a week. You're only thinking about salvation once a week.
Yeah, because he's going over here and going over there, you know, but he's not really, the kingdom's not really in him, because if the kingdom was in him, he'd be in the spirit of making videos.
Yeah, and then you don't say,
because that's what's going to get you to the kingdom.
Yeah, and if somebody tells you Shabbat Shalom, I mean it's Sabbath, and you don't say, no, not today, tomorrow. You don't know.
Yeah, because there's a lot of great millstone brothers who get on, you know, other brothers for just going to camp and then not making videos.
Holding a sign. I mean, the Lord doesn't really need a sign holder. He needs men breaking down the scriptures for other men to get salvation. See, that was the second time somebody passed by real close. They're like, "Whoa, what's going on?" That's what you try to do. That's what you have to do. So this truth is like waiting for your check. You know the check's gonna come, but you still have to work to get it, right?
Yeah.
Who's gonna go to work and just observe?
Yeah, but these 2/3, they can't wait. You know what they want to do is they want to sign what is those
501c3
paper checks?
Oh yeah, the paper checks. They want to sign off.
Yeah, they want to sign off a check so they can get paid right then and there. You know.
And they receive the check, but they don't ever tell you you have to do the work. So you know, every man in the house of David putting up videos, they're not signing that until they get their check. They're waiting for the time to get their check because they did the work, and then they're gonna sign. They're not trying to get it in advance.
Because like the money's in the bank, but you got these checkbooks where you could just sign off money, and then you get
petty cash. You get the green stuff. You know, but now, guess what?
That's like taking the shortcut, you know.
Yeah, and if you're taking the shortcut, you're gonna take the chip. You're gonna take the chip because you're not fully studied. Like when you were in judo, and the whole point of getting in guard was to stay in your defense, right? If you don't practice your guard, you're never gonna be in defense mode. You're just gonna keep getting tossed.
That's what judo's all about. It's mostly defense and balance.
Yeah.
You know, using your defense to
get the other guy off balance.
Uh-huh.
and man, when you get tossed, it's so smooth, and you fall so hard because it's just a handle. You're over here moving your feet, and then your hands are getting tugged, and then you find yourself crossed, and then boom, you're on the ground.
Because like when the other person's going towards you, you're supposed to move back and then do like
a flip,
move, you know?
like a uchimata.
And then throw them, you know.
Throw them. So you got the hip toss.
Or like that one move where you lie on your back and then use your legs to throw.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's just I know what you're talking about. But what about the guy that only has one move? You're gonna beat that guy because you know he's gonna make that move, and you're gonna counter it. So if you're just making the camp videos, that's good, but you got to make those videos in between, because then your lessons are full. You know, your lessons are full because you're making videos, and then when you're out there speaking, you remember those videos, and then I got to get this preset. So let me read this one again. St. Luke 17:20. And when he was demanded of the Pharisees, so let's say the Pharisees know the law, right? They've been studying the law. So the Pharisees were demanding of Yahushua. They're like, show me some proof when the kingdom is going to come.
No.
So basically, if you're not making those videos, you're saying that the kingdom is coming after you make those camp videos.
Man.
you stay making those videos.
So you're saying you're going to be saved without making videos. That's what you're saying.
Oh man, faith without works, man. Come on. Faith without works.
So you just, you know, gonna do camp.
And he said he's gonna come as a thief in the night.
Yeah. That's right.
And then the Lord keeps mentioning as a thief in the night. Nobody is ready for that thief in the night.
Yeah. Because you're gonna be asleep. It's the nighttime.
And you know what's worse about it? If you're sitting up waiting for him, you're gonna stay up until you think he's gonna come, and then you're gonna fall asleep at the post.
He's not gonna come, and then you're gonna fall asleep.
It's hard to be prepared for something. So why were we talking about judo? Because every day you go to judo class, you get prepared for it. You prepare yourself for that moment.
You gotta have balance. You gotta have both camp videos and your homework, what you do at home. So what are you doing at home, you know, if you're not doing videos?
And even if you're watching videos, that should inspire you to make videos. Because I know brothers all over Babylon, if you go onto my page, you'll see one video for every freaking day. Sometimes Monday through Wednesday I make 3, because that's just how I am. And then Tuesday and Thursday, you know, I slow it down to maybe 1 or 2. And then I do the camp video. But for some reason, I've been hitting 12 personal videos in the camp video. So you know I'm busy. And then I still got my life at home. I got my wife and my kids. I got to eat three times a day, work out. You got to balance.
So how does it look, you know, when you're sharing videos, but you don't have videos of your own, you know?
That's like the worst thing you can do.
So that's like saying, you know.
That's like saying I don't need to make videos. Everybody else is making videos.
Yeah.
Why should I make a video? So these Pharisees were like,
if you share a video, why don't you do a video
on that video that you shared? That's when I was gonna say that, but I was gonna text him back, but I just ignored that because, you know, you can only tell somebody so much. If you're a 2/3, you're a 2/3, man. And if you're a 2/3, I don't want to deal with you.
We've been telling them since way back the first time I told them, you know.
Yeah, since we met him. Been telling Caleb too.
Hey, we told you if you need help, it's easy.
It's easy. We told you get your screen recorder.
Download the app, screen recorder.
It's so easy. That's it. That's all you have to do.
Practice, you know, do a couple practice videos.
That's all you got to do, man. And I know that the other brothers around you, the brother around you is not telling you anything. Because there's brothers that
not
still go to
doing no
camp.
sit downs.
Yeah, you still go to camp and then you think that's all good. All you're doing the work. Apostle Sahar said 1 a day, and we're not even in Great Millstone.
Yeah. That's why, you know, we're trying to be approved, you know.
We're in the spirit of Great Millstone, teaching the same thing.
Show ourselves approved.
So you have to show yourself approved, because when if he, let's say the night of the Passover, he comes on the night of the Passover. Mostly nobody's going to be doing videos on the night of the Passover, because we're all going to be enjoying the Passover. And then how the hell are you going to have a Passover when you don't have when you're not making all your videos? But that's, you know, that's the way that camp is. They're still doing the work, but, you know, Sakari does the work, but he's doing rap videos too. Trying to monetize the work. Go ahead.
So back in Luke 17 and 22, and he said unto the disciples, the days will come when ye shall desire to see one of the son. Salakia. The days will come when ye shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and ye shall not see it.
So man, if you're desiring to see that day, but you're not making videos, you're not going to see it, means you're not going to get chosen.
Man, you go into camp every day. Not even the apostles go to camp every day.
And how much fruit are you getting If you're doing a video every day, is it edifying? I mean, who's making sure that you're going according to the gospel when you don't allow comments on your videos?
Yeah, because that's like desiring to see the Lord, but He's not coming back, you know?
Yeah, because you say, look at, because if I say I want to see the Lord, and then somebody tells me, well, you got to make a video every day. Well, how do you know? Because that's how it is. That's how I've seen the Lord. And you don't have to see Him with your eyes. You can see Him in the Spirit. Like when I was doing a video yesterday, I mentioned Obadiah, and there was the picture of an eagle on a banner, and I was like, well, there it is. There's who does it like that. That's an explanation.
Yeah, so if you want to desire to see the Lord, you have to listen to who the Lord set up. That's the apostles.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to fear what they say.
So the day will come when you shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man. So there's going to be more than one day. Let's see how many days there's going to be. There's going to be the day when the RFID chip is made mandatory. And then there's going to be Jacob's trouble. Then there's going to be World War III. Then there's going to be the war in heaven. Then there's going to be the day of salvation when man, see.
And the day that comes that will burn like an oven.
There's days, man. You're not even ready for the first day. Look at. This is how the demons operate. I remember when I was an instructor, everybody wanted to fight the white belt, the guy that has no experience. Why? Because he doesn't have any experience.
Oh man. Oh, that reminds me too. There's a movie called Soul Man. Have you seen that?
No.
It's a white man, and he goes to college, and they're playing basketball, right? And then he actually, he paints himself black, like he has some kind of spray or whatever. He paints himself black, and then and then he goes to play basketball, and everybody wants to pick him, because he's black, but everybody else is white, So they pick him. Everybody wants to pick him,
because that's how it works. They want to pick him because they think he's good. Think he's gonna be, he's a baller. He's a baller. But then when the real ballers come out, he gets exposed.
I forgot what that was about.
No, you said it right. Because it was about when somebody goes into to fight, like the demons pick on people that have the least experience, right?
Yeah.
And then you said a perfect statement. That guy was playing. He wanted to get picked on the team. So if you want to get saved, what do you got to do? You got to make those videos. You don't paint yourself. You make those videos, and then Yahushua will be like, he's on the team. It's just a perfect example. You see how things work?
He got treated different.
But you see how the Spirit works? You don't have to know why you're saying things. You don't have to know why you said it.
The Holy Spirit just made me say it,
But that's a perfect example because look, if the Lord came down right now, and we didn't have the apostles to tell us that he was a black man, and we seen a black man come out of a spaceship, what the hell would we do? What would you do? Would you go with him? You'd be like, nah, fuck that. I ain't never seen you. Right?
Yeah, we wouldn't know.
And then you base your judgment based on observation, right? Because let me get that scripture right. This is right here. Luke 17:20. And when he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of Yahweh should come, he answered them and said, the kingdom of Yahweh cometh not with observation. You can't just look and be like, oh, there's the kingdom.
You can't see it. You gotta have faith.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because if they do the Project Bluebeam, and you looked up at the sky and you see the white Jesus face, you're gonna be like, oh, that's the Savior. That's the Savior. But we have our teachers telling us that's not the Savior. Yeah. He's right here and he's telling you how he looks.
And he's coming in chariots,
And then the chariots is another thing, because that's another day.
You're not gonna see him as a picture in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So just don't worry about him coming back. Just worry about the works, and the works, will tell you that.
Yeah, because
works will let it be known.
This is Matthew 24:30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming with the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
The tribes are going to mourn. They're going to know that Yahweh Shai is coming back.
And what's one of those reasons that they're going to mourn? Because the whole time they were treating Judah like shit. And that's the tribe that the Lord came out of. And they're gonna see Yahweh Shai as a black man, and they're gonna be like, oh man.
They're gonna see the hopeful elect getting beamed up.
They're gonna be like, look at all these wetbacks in the sky, or all these niggers in the sky, and then that's gonna get you killed.
There's gonna be fire everywhere.
That's why there's gonna be a lot of mourning, because the people are gonna be like, I can't believe these people. I can't believe these were the actual people. Because there's a bunch of sheep out there. So if, you know what, and it comes down to, if you don't know how to make videos on your own, you probably won't be able to go out and speak on your own. Because one of the days is the day of martial law, the day of the word of the famine.
Yeah, that's a challenge that you got to face too. Is are you able to go out by yourself? If something happens,
If something happens in your sermon when the brother gets sick, can you go out and keep it up?
That's the faith. That shows great faith right there.
Yep. And then you don't even know why you're going out, but you got to go out. That takes a lot of courage. So it's no observation, and then you observe the brothers making videos, but you don't get inspired to make videos like them.
Man, that's crazy.
That's just being entertained. I don't know how that works. Let's go back to the lesson. Verse 23.
This is Luke 17:23. And they shall say to you, see here, or see there, go not after them, nor follow them. For as the lightning that lighteneth out of the one part under heaven, shineth unto the other part under heaven, so shall also the Son of Man be in his day.
So I read that one in Matthew, and then the brother read it in Luke. There's a difference in words. There's a difference in description. So then how do you know who said what? Well, Luke was very smart. He said, for as the lightning that lighteneth out of one part of under heaven, he just mentioned heaven. So if you look up, you're looking at heaven. So if a lightning starts at one part and it ends in another part, he was mentioning the whole entire heaven. Now Matthew mentioned, so as lightning cometh from the east, so unto the west. So that was a different description. So if Yahweh Shai is reading just the homework, doing the homework, he's a teacher and he's correcting the homework, he's going to know Matthew said this and Luke said that. He's going to know Amma one made this video and Kawak made this video.
Yeah, you're going to know when the Son of Man comes. He's going to light up the whole sky.
And then we're going to be like, I knew it.
Yeah.
The whole sky.
That's going to be the big event.
So, man, come on. And then you can't be taking yourself too serious.
And then that's when, like they say, that's when your life flashes right before your eyes.
Because you're gonna be busy taking care of your personal business.
You're gonna be like, oh shit, my videos.
Yeah, and you're gonna be like, I should have been making a video, and you're only gonna you're not even gonna make it. It's just so funny because people think that they don't need teachers. That's like the fighter. That's like when I was telling you about the fighter that goes into the school and he's a white belt and everybody wants to whoop his ass.
And speaking of that, the brother Khalid, he put a comment on GMS Spirit, something I forgot. Maccabees,
Oh, yeah.
GMS Maccabees, I think. But he put a comment. He said, "I'm fairly new in the truth, you know. So do I give double honors, you know, in my videos, you know?"
He totally lost it. What have we been teaching him?
You should already know that.
That's what we've been teaching him.
You know, you should already know you give double honors
He's losing it.
in your videos.
He's losing it. That's what's
Yeah.
happening. Because the whole time he was with us, what were we saying? Double honors to the apostles. And then what was his whole problem with Aiden? Because Aiden didn't want to give double honors. And I seen that guy yesterday when I was shopping with my wife. You see, you have to have balance. I seen him, but I didn't even say what's up to him.
Oh yeah.
Because if you're not doing the work, man, you know what? I'm gonna treat you like everybody else. So the brother Khalib said that. He already should know. And then the next thing he's gonna say is, I started all by myself.
But we were his teachers, you know. We could have told him that. We easily told him that, you know.
And we told him before.
We had so many camps with him, you know.
You know, that's just funny, man. Because that's the guy that thinks he can do it all by himself. That one. That was the angel right there.
Hey, call halal yumlayi haba shimi awasha, you know.
We don't time that. We don't time that. That's called the spirit. You know, let's go back to the lesson.
All right, so back in Luke 17:25, but first must he suffer many things and be rejected of this generation.
See, you got to suffer a lot of things. Ridicule, humiliation. You got to be devastated. You have to be devastated, man.
And the Son of God, Yahushua, he did suffer. And he said we have to suffer just like he did. You know? We have to go through the same
yes,
things.
Sir. We have to go through the same things.
So if you're not putting up videos like the apostles are saying and doing, you're not suffering like them.
You're not suffering like our master, Yahushua.
That's why this thing's called long suffering and endurance.
So there it is, long suffering and endurance.
What do you say, Bruce?
No, I don't know. So that's what you got to do. You got to keep long suffering. You got to keep going. That's like when
because the Lord wants to see you struggle for, you know, for the